Hello and welcome back to Vixen Purple's Crochet and More. I'm your host Cheryl and hello from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Today I am trying to work on a video for you guys. It's called To Get to Know Me a Little Bit Better. I had, oh my gosh, I do apologize. I do have my AC on. It's kicking on. You'll hear it. I have puppies running around here. Well, they're not puppies. They're grown dogs now. I have Miss Holly sitting right here who is being very anxious and wanting me to pet her. I have Rags next to me who's like, this is my chair. I'm not going to let anybody have it. So deal with it. Rascal is somewhere back there chewing on a bully stick. So is Oscar, probably under a blanket somewhere back there. This here is an Afghan that I found at an estate sale. I think I paid like $5 for it. So I saw it. It said it needed some loving, so I brought it home. The flag thingy here I made about 4 years ago. Yeah, I wanted something patriotic, and that's what I made. The dog mushroom ghost right there is the past amigurumis that I've made. The chair here, this thing here, is a chair that my, oh my gosh, great uncle, I think, on my grandmother's side, I don't know if it was on her dad's side or her mom's side, actually made this chair for either her sister or her literally over 100 years ago. And my mom said, take it with you, Cheryl. You just cherish it. Just keep it. It's a family heirloom type thing, and stuff. And this all took place when my dad passed away back in August. My mom gave that to me to bring home. And it's been here. I just haven't figured out what to do with it. So yarn's getting piled up on it. So I figured better move it, put it right there, let the animals have it. The stuffed animals, not the real animals, the stuffed animals. This is going to be kind of a get to know me video. I'm going to probably be all over the place. I may be cheering. I don't know. I am, of course, Cheryl. You guys know that. I originated from California. I grew up, was born and raised in Southern California in the San Fernando Valley area, such as like Burbank, Glendale, Griffith Park area, that kind of stuff. And then when I was, 19, I moved to Northern California where I met and married my ex-husband. I had 3 children by him, and my children are, I have 1 daughter, I have 2 sons. My oldest is my daughter, and her name is Cheyenne, and she's 26. Holy crap, I feel very old. My middle son is 24. His name is Chayton. My youngest son is Brenton. He is 19, going to be 20 years old. Yeah, this is not fun. I have an avid love for horses. I've had them since I was a little girl. My mom used to collect these guys, and they're called Breyer horses. I've pretty much taken over the collection of them. My mom's given me like probably 60 more horses that I think since I came back from California. But then again, those are something that I've been wanting since I was little. I remember getting my tail end beat because I would break the legs of my mom's horses and the ears because I was playing with them. But you know what? Those were the best memories I've had with those horses, and I have them today, and I cherish those memories with those horses, and that's why I continue to collect them. I have horses that are probably older than I am. but that's okay. I like them anyhow. So they're kind of all over the place. In my living room, down here with me, they're just kind of all over. Where I have a place for them, they get put up. Um, anyhow, uh, 24 years ago, no, yeah, my uh, grandmother taught me how to crochet, and I used to watch her make all kinds of, excuse me, blankets, all kinds of different stuff, mainly blankets and doilies. And my aunts, which is on my dad's side, which is my grandmother, they would learn. They knitted. And I don't know if they crocheted, but I remember they knitted. So yeah, those are fun days. um, my aunts used to make my sister and I clothes, and I would rebel against them because oftentimes the clothing was very tight. They weren't sized to us at all, and they didn't give enough room for us to grow into. Plus, on top of that, the yarn was scratchy. Worse than anything I could think of. And sometimes I'm like going, nope, I don't think so. So I took that for granted, because that was an actual fiber art, and my aunts were trying to show that they loved us enough to make clothing for us like that and stuff, and we just didn't care for that growing up, and I regret that now. I really do. Anyhow, my grandmother one day was sitting, it was like 2 years after I had my daughter, that was like 24 years ago, was sitting down. She was making a baby blanket for my soon-to-be second child, which is Chayton. And I asked her, I go, can you teach me how to crochet, Grandma? And she's like, sure. So she got me a hook, got me some yarn, and started teaching me from there. And I learned the basics: single crochet, double crochet, chaining, the whole 9 yards. And then I moved up to making granny squares. I think I got stuck on granny squares for a while, because that seems like all I made was granny squares. And now it's like, no, I don't want to deal with the granny squares anymore for a while. So anyhow, long story short, she did teach me those things, so I picked it up off and on throughout the years. And about 5 years ago, 5 years ago, I found out that my niece was going to have a baby, which is my middle sister, which is the one that's next to me, but not the baby of the siblings. I'm the oldest of 4 kids in my family, so I kind of was all over the place, especially with them. Me and my middle sister used to get into hellacious beat 'em up fights. Don't know why, but that's the way it was. But we worked our stuff out. It was fun times growing up back in those days. I sound like I'm an old person, and I'm not. It was definitely a different time. Needless to say, my niece was pregnant, and I wanted to make her a baby blanket, and I started working on some granny squares, trying to figure out some different things to do. And when I finally finished it, I learned that I could look up YouTube and go on YouTube and look for people to teach crochet. And I happened to come across a very lovely lady, and her channel was called Bag O' Day. So Crystal at Bag O' Day basically enhanced my crocheting skills, and I cannot thank her enough for that either, because it opened up a big world for me. For the longest time, I used to think that crochet was a dying art, but it's not. No ma'am, no sir. It is not a dying art. I never realized it until I started watching YouTube. And so much has been opened up into my life to where I have made different types of blanket stitches, hats, scarves. I never did those things before, but I do it now. And I can't thank that enough for the stuff that I've learned over the years. I was going to consider taking my first introduction video down, but one of you lovely subscribers basically talked me out of it and said, don't do it, leave it up, let everybody see how far you have come, because you have come a long ways. And she's right. I did come a long ways, and I won't change it for the world. Nope. Nope, I won't. Holly, be a good girl. You hear me? Be a good girl. Leave Rags alone. I know you want to play with him. Holly likes to chase Rags, but Rags doesn't like it, and he just wants to give her a bloody nose, so to speak. Anyhow, off topic. So her advice was to not do it, and I thought about it, and I'm like going, okay, I'm not going to, because she's right. You guys needed to see how far I've come along. And this is also for any of you guys that are thinking about starting a channel. You can do it. You can do it. Nervousness, nothing is gonna be there regardless, because I'm still nervous about talking to you guys about all kinds of stuff. This is the first time I've actually done a blog type video that I've never done before, and it's interesting to see where this is going to go. I know I've come a long way, and that's an amazing thing. There's one of my favorite sayings, and it's by Zig Ziglar, and I don't know if this is just part of his saying or not, but for the longest time there was a saying going, there is two versions of fear. F-E-A-R, fear. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Had a little bit of an interruption there. Back to Zig Ziglar. He had the saying of fear. F-E-A-R. Yeah. And the first portion of it, that was my hubby. That's my hubby. That's Mr. Foxy. So yeah, he likes to periodically show up in the place. Anyhow, back to fear. Fear had two meanings. One is forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. That was a pretty profound statement, especially for me. And I don't want to do it to this because I'm tearing up. For the longest time, I was letting fear control me. It's not worth it. Facing everything and rising is more important. Because you can conquer anything if you stand up and face it. So I live by that a lot. I have Oscar here. Come on. You want to come up here? Come on. Come on. There's my boy. Come here. Oh, come here. Oh, sorry, honey. Didn't mean to bust you. Look. Everybody wants to say hi to you. Settle down. Look. Look. Come here. Look. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. I'm Oscar. I'm the old man of the house. Oscar is a Boston Terrier mix. Calm down, Rascal. Oh, it's okay, honey. I got you. And he's about, I think, 11 or 12 years old now. When I got him, he was about 6 years old, and I've had him for almost 6 years now. So you can see that he's an old man. And he just loves it here. Don't you, bub? Yeah. Okay, I'll let you down so you can go sit down. Good boy. And Rascal was trying to be a butthead. So, anyhow, I just wanted you guys to know about some of the history that I have dealt with and where I've come from. So I was born and raised in California. I moved to Colorado in 2008, and I've been here ever since. Last year, my dad passed away in August, and my dad just had, if he was alive, would have had his birthday yesterday, which is June 30th. That was his birthday. It's been kind of a weird little ride on that part. Oscar's right down here at the bottom with me. He's wanting me to pet him. That's what. So anyhow, I am so off track now. I have no idea what I want to say anymore. This is probably going to be the video that I'm going to be doing today. I do have some more videos. I do have some whips, a whip video to make. I have finished objects. I have a very small, and I do mean small, thrift store haul. I just kind of wanted to go in and take a look and see what was going on over there. I did start another shawl, and I'm still working on my C2C blanket. I did get quite a bit done on it, and yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that I'm thinking about doing and planning on doing. I'm also working on a video dealing with information on some looms and looming versus machine knitting, the difference between the pegs and the sets of them, like on this guy, you know, the pegs here, what's making better. I'm not perfect. I'm probably going to be messing up quite a bit on it, and we'll just see what's going to be happening. So I hope you guys will stay tuned. I hope this is a good informational video about me. I'm nothing special. I'm just a person, a normal human being with craziness in their family life and at home dealing with dogs and kitties and stuff like that. I'm an avid animal lover, with the exception of snakes. I'm not crazy for snakes or spiders, but I'm not afraid of them.
You call yourself an animal lover.
You're right, I am, but just not for snakes. Go ahead and laugh at me. See, this is my husband. He's giving me a hard time. He does this all the time.
Maybe since 11th grade.
I know. My husband said, say that again, honey, but a little bit louder.
Said ever since 11th grade.
Yep, that's true. My husband currently, Mr. Foxy, him and I have been high school sweethearts. We've been since 11th grade. We've been hanging out with each other and stuff like that. We separated and did our own thing, and then got together, and we've been together ever since, and he has not let up one bit, not once has not let up. Every single day he's given me a ration of something. If not a hard time, it's craziness, I guess. Anyhow, I hope you guys have a wonderful 4th of July weekend. It's going to be interesting. I have actually 4 days off this weekend because everybody's out camping, and I'm home not doing that because I have a million things to do. I hope you guys have a safe holiday. You guys take care. And if you guys have any questions on some of the things that I have mentioned to you, or you want some more in-depth get to know me, let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. So, you guys take care now, okay? We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.